Hey everybody, it's Matt from You and Your Horror Movies, and welcome to my end of the month haul for the month of June of 2017. Yes, I probably am going to do this in two parts just to make it easy. The DVDs, there's not that many, but probably just do all the DVDs in one shot first, then let that go, then upload the Blu-ray portion. So I try to not go too crazy on this month. I did my best, and of course some you had to grab and some you find cheap and just say fuck it, why not. So without further ado, here is part one of the DVDs. Alright. Excuse me. The first one I got from eBay, and that's called Alien Lockdown. This one is a Predator type ripoff. Pretty much an alien lands to Earth with this weird green crystal. They find the green crystal, and of course it progresses through time until present day, where this alien has been kind of locked up. Well, through DNA testing and everything, this mad scientist decides to clone the monster with his own DNA, and of course it gets loose in this research facility and starts killing everybody. An elite team goes in to eliminate every situation. They come across this weird monster. Cool practical effects. The creature itself is mostly all practical. There is a little bit of CGI in it as well. It's not bad. It was a fun watch. I got it dirt cheap on eBay. Another one I got from, this is actually a Shout Factory, which I didn't realize this was. You know, there's a hole punch too when I bought it. It was supposed to be, this was brand new with the word hole punch, and that is Alien Opponent. And I hate when they punch the barcode. But anyway, rest in peace there, Roddy Piper. Fun little sci-fi flick. Pretty much this alien crashes in a junkyard, and this weird family decides to hold a competition. Who can ever get the corpse of the person that's dead in the junkyard will receive an extremely large amount of money. And guess what? This creature is in the way. This is a fun flick. Like, people are getting killed multiple different ways. The alien is just trying to repair the ship, but everyone seems to be fucking around with him. It's pretty cool. Got some good blood to it, some weird CGI, but it is for a Sci-Fi Channel film. Found this one kind of cheap at Soundgarden. A documentary of America's serial killers. This happens to be the 2-disc edition. I saw this documentary, and I'm starting to collect some of the serial killer DVDs out there. This is one I did not have. There happens to be 10 episodes here. So if anybody's seen this documentary, please let me know. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Next is another documentary. People are telling me it's pretty good. And that is Dario Argento in Eye for Horror. This happens to be the documentary based on Dario Argento. Right, there's the disc. I still need to get, I think there's a Mario Bava one, which is a little harder to find. But I hate when the DVD gets all warped, especially when you buy it brand new. I hate when it does that. But anyway, I don't know anything about this. I heard this is a really good documentary, so I was like, why not grab it? It'd be kind of fun to add to the collection. Excuse me. Next for DVDs, picked up Dark Harvest from Intervision. It also comes with Escapes with, Vincent Price. So this is like a double movie. I pretty much think it's a shot-on video like Killer Scarecrow flick. So it's like a harder movie to find. I remember one time I was doing looking for different kind of Scarecrow films. This popped up. I think there was like a VHS of it back in the day. So they can only get it up to this part, which is fine by me. So I'm glad to have it. And it's kind of cool to have this bonus movie too. Dark Harvest and Escapes. Buddy from work, we did a trade. I gave him a Full Moon film. He gave me a Full Moon film. This one I don't have. And that is Decadent Evil 2. Since I upgraded my Creepazoids, I gave him my DVD. So he gave me this one. So that's pretty cool of him. Thanks, Steve. Next is a Paul Nashley film that I don't have, and it was not in the Paul Nashley box set that's put out by Scream Factory, and that's called Exorcism, and it actually came with the cool slip. So there's the slip cover right there. And again, this is the Paul Nashley Exorcism, comes with the booklet and everything. I found this cheap at Soundgarden. And of course, I had to grab it, especially since it's not in that Paul Nashley set, which will be in part 2, because I picked it up. But it comes with a bunch of special features and everything. So I guess this is supposed to be a pretty interesting type of Exorcist type film, and that's the Spanish name right there it goes by. So yeah, gotta add some more Paul Nashley. I've been finding a lot more Paul Nashley in the wild. It's kind of weird. Excuse me. Remember last month I found a couple old Anchor Bay ones. Then I find the Exorcism, and then of course the Nashley collection comes out. That's pretty cool. I'm glad that's getting more love. Excuse me. Next is another documentary. Since I love Halloween and everything, not just the movie though, but Halloween in general, I decided why not grab a documentary on it from the History Channel. This is The Haunted History of Halloween. Got this pretty cheap. I think it was on eBay. For some reason, these History Channel DVDs start going out of print and they start skyrocketing. So you know what? Might as well grab one for Halloween. It's horror based. We all love Halloween. We all love all the monsters and the history. So this would be the cool little documentary to watch during Halloween time. I had Haunting Us season 1 through 6. So I picked up season 7. Supposedly right now only 7 seasons are on DVD. Season 8 and 9 are not on DVD yet, which I hope they come out. I would love to get the rest of these. The wife and I are watching them. We're on disc 2 right now. There are 4 discs, as you can see. Each has like 4 episodes. Get over there. So yeah, some fun watches. These are reenactments of people having in haunted houses, being possessed, being chased by shadow men, demons, ghosts, and everything. It's kind of corny, but it's fun to watch. I think each episode's like 40-something minutes, but again, this is season 7. Season 1 through 6 was in a cool box set. And I also grabbed, it's called Hideaway. This one is with Jeff Goldblum, Alicia Silverstone, and Jeremy Sisto. I was watching this weird reenactment on cults and whatnot. It was on Netflix, this cult little miniseries based on killings and everything. And pretty much this one couple, one guy designed his character based off this movie. And I was like, okay, I never heard of this movie. This was like from the 90s, I think it was. It's supposed to be about vampirism and coming back from the dead. So I said, you know what? If I can find it cheap, I'll pick it up. And lo and behold, in Soundgarden for $3.99, I picked it up. If you guys haven't seen Hideaway, let me know if you have seen it. I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. And another one, since I'm going for more of my Asian, this one is called Caden. This was, you get at Soundgarden, if you buy, I think it was like 3 for $3.99, you get it for $10. So this one made it up for $10 for the couple of the lot that I grabbed. Don't know much about it. I heard it's a pretty interesting Asian horror flick. If you've seen this movie, please let me know. Picked up Killer Waves. Yes, this one is a James Balsamo flick. It's a weird slasher. Pretty much takes place during a surfing competition called Killer Waves. And someone is going around killing the judges, and with all weird kills and all puns. Like this killer's dressed up in this the evil deep sea diver, and pretty much spears them, decapitates them, stabs them, all different type of words. It's a low budget, but this movie was funny as hell. A lot of good nudity, a lot of kills. Just out of nowhere, this guy just stabs, this individual stabs people. The killer diving outfit's weird. It's got like a weird mask. but it's designed to be, that's the mask that this killer is wearing. Fun flick. I love the artwork of this DVD. Came with a weird red case too, which I thought was pretty neat. And I think it is DVD-R. Yeah, it's DVD-R. But that's what you get. That's the disc right there. Killer Waves. Pretty cool flick. Very gory, very bloody. And it's a good low budget flick. It was a lot of fun. Another one I picked up from Soundgarden is a single release of Conga. Another one to add to my kaiju type movies. Another one, kind of like a King Kong ripoff. MGM put this out in a double disc before. So then I found a single disc edition of it. So I'm like, what the hell, why not? I'll grab that one. It's pretty cool. Another documentary. Yes, we got a bunch of these. This is put out by Small Town Monsters called Mothman of Point Pleasant. This is a documentary based on the Mothman phenomena. If you remember the movie The Mothman Prophecies, they talk about this movie several times and they mentioned it. They do a lot of history of the town that it all occurred, the particular bridge that collapsed during Christmas at that one time, the many different Mothman sightings. There's even a little store now dedicated to Mothman. They sell a lot of Mothman type clothing, keychains, stickers and everything like that. So yeah, this was actually pretty neat. Little cool documentary. Small Town Monsters have done several documentaries on the Bigfoot movies. Not movies, but the Bigfoot phenomenon. So they decided to do a Mothman one. Since you don't really see much Mothman stuff, I said, you know what? Let me grab that. That's pretty cool. I think they're doing a Champ one, which I want to grab too. They got some other ones coming out. Another one I picked up is called The Raking. This one is another creature feature put out by Brain Damage Films. I heard this one is a lot of practical effects, so I gotta watch this probably pretty soon. So if anybody's seen The Raking, let me know. But I heard it's all practical, man, suit type deal, going around killing people all bloody and gory. So yeah, gotta get this one to watch. This movie, I ordered this on a Blu-ray back in October from Legless Corpse. They never sent it to me, and I kept hounding them. Never sent me anything, never gave me any information on this movie. So I'm like, oh, fuck, I think I'm out $20 on this one, so I'm kind of bummed. So be careful with Legless Corpse, guys. But anyway, I found the DVD for like $6 brand new. I said, you know what, let me give it a watch. Still have to watch it, but the premise just looks cool. It reminds me of an episode, I think it was Monsters from the TV show. And it's called The Red Suit. This one is pretty much, this lady is dying from cancer and or leukemia or something. Some weird disease that she's dying from. Her sister decides to hire these two gentlemen to help get rid of this disease pretty much. And one dons this weird red suit. So the red suit allows him to pull the disease out of her, and he must do battle with it. So, and of course, now the thing is out, and something goes wrong, and of course, they have to fight for their lives. I don't know, it looked interesting when I saw the trailer. I think I'm out $20 now, thanks to that, for the Blu-ray. So now, I got the DVD, which is even cheaper. It's got some alternate scenes, some filming, reconstruction of the red suit. So why not? If you guys have seen the red suit, please let me know. Probably watching that soon. And of course, since Moods did some Killer Shark, his Killer Shark shelf collection, I had to get some more Killer Shark films. And for the last of the DVDs are all Killer Shark flicks that I did not have. So without further ado, some shitty shark movies. Yay. Came in today. Sharks in Venice. I love this cover art. I think that's really badass looking. It's a Sci-Fi Channel flick about sharks in Venice. They somehow invade Venice. They're trying to look for treasure beneath the waters, and of course there's hungry sharks. It's got one of the Baldwins, Stephen Baldwin's in it. So yeah, Sharks in Venice. I've seen it a long time ago. There's a funny scene with the shark eating a gondola with a guy on it. It's funny as fuck. Next is Spring Break Shark Attack. I think this was a made-for-TV movie. Not necessarily Sci-Fi Channel, but it says CBS DVD, so most likely it came on through the CBS network. I vaguely remember some of this. I still have to give this a rewatch. I remember liking it. So yeah, Spring Break Shark Attack. Why not? With a name like that. And last for the DVD update, we bring you Swamp Shark. Finally bought this off my wish list. It was going for weird prices. It was going up for a couple bucks, then shot up to like 20, then shot right back down to a couple bucks. I'm like, you know what? Let me just grab this just to be on the safe side. It's a cheesy killer shark film. Weird. Kind of like a tiger shark thing, but it's pretty much was designed to live in the very depths of the ocean, so its skin is very hard because of the pressures down there. And the sheriff has to be very crooked. He's smuggling in exotic animals to sell, and this happens to get loose in the swamp. And of course starts devouring people, and it's fun. I love the way the shark looked. It's got some practical effects, it's got some CGI, so it's got a mixture of both, but a fun killer shark flick. Alright guys, that is part 1 of my DVD update. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 2. That will be the Blu-rays. Peace guys. Thank you.